Hi, you're welcome to Explore Insights. In this video, I want to teach you on the 16's complement subtraction. Now, I'll be talking on case 1. If you want to hear about my case 2, please do well to watch my subsequent videos. Okay, so let's get started. In this case 1, it's just about the subtraction of large number from small number. So in this case, we have our small number represented as S and the large number represented as L. So that is S minus L. Take note, this becomes the minor end and this becomes the superend, represented as M and S respectively. Now, before you solve the 16 complement subtraction, I would like to let you know that there are basically 4 steps you need to know. When you get conversant with the steps, I would like to tell you that you will be able to overcome any given question. So without any further ado, let's quickly dive into these steps. Now the first one, we have step 1, which is to take the 16th complement of the superhand, S. Now, whatever value we get from step 1, which is the 16th complement of the superhand, we are going to add it to the minor end, M. Now, we will look out, is there any carry generated? Now, if carry is not generated, then the result is said to be negative and in its 16 complement form. Now, the last step is to take the 16th complement of the results gotten from step 3 again to get the actual result. Now, for you to better understand the steps, let me take you through with an example. So we have this example, which is to subtract D74 from C52 using the 16 complement. Now, when you're faced with a question like this, it's important for you to know what is the minor end, what is the superend, and what method to use. So stay relaxed. I'm going to tell you all this. Now, for this solution, I'm going to first identify the minor end and the superend. So for this, our C52 becomes the minor end. Our D74 becomes the superend. Now we go with the steps. Remember, it's 4 steps. Now I'll be handling the step 1, so please listen attentively. Which is to take the 16 complement of the superend, D74. Now I'm going to spread this value and look for the 15 complement by putting 15, 15, 15 for each of these digits gotten from the 16 complement of superend for us to get the value. Okay, so now to that, we have 15 minus 4 to be B. Now, why calculating that is supposed to be 11, right? Yes. But remember, we can't leave it in 11. It becomes confusing. So we have to convert it to hexadecimal form. And for you to further know, don't worry, I've already written it out. This is what it looks like. Now, when we have 10, it becomes A. When we have 11, it becomes B. When we have 12, it becomes C. When we have 13, it becomes D. When we have 14, it becomes E. And when we have 15, which is the last maximum digit in hexadecimal, it becomes F. So to that, this is why we have B in this case. Now let's move further. So we have 15 minus 7, which becomes 8. And 15 minus D, D in this case is 13, becomes 2. Remember, in this question, we are asked to find the 16th complement, not the 15th complement. If you leave your answer in the 15th complement and proceed with other steps, my dear, you're going to fail. That's given question. Okay, so let's proceed with the 16th complement. Whenever we talk about 16 complements, what does that imply? It means we're supposed to do a summation of the 15 complements and 1. In simple term, that is add 1 to the given value you have in the 15th complement. So with that, we are adding 2/8b plus 1. Remember, the b is 11. So 11 plus 1 becomes 12. In hexadecimal, 12 is actually c. So this is why we have 28c. Having done the step 1, let's move over to step 2, which is to add the value gotten in step 1 to the minor end. So in this case, we have 286c, plus c52. So while we add that, we are going to have c plus 2, which is e. 8 plus 5 becomes d, because that's 13, represented in hexadecimal form as d. And 2 plus c becomes e. So to this end, in step 2, we are going to have EDE. Remember, we have 2 more steps to go, so stay relaxed. Let me take you through step 3 and 4. Now, in step 3, we're going to identify if carry is generated. So in this case, there was no carry. Why? Because at this point, we have 3 digits. So there was no carry. So the result is said to be negative and in its distinct form. Therefore, we are going to have minus EDE. Take note, it says to be negative. Now, for us to get the 16 complement, which is the actual result we're looking for, we have to carry out another 16 complement again, which takes us to step 4. Now, in step 4, we're going to set this value, the negative value, aside and add it up later. So we are going to take it again. In this end, we are going to have 15, 15, 15 digits for each of what we've gotten in step 3, which is EDE respectively. So with that, we're going to subtract. So that's like 15 minus E, which is 14, will be 1. 15 minus D, which is 13, will be 2. And 15 minus E will be 1. And then we go further to look for the 16th complement, which is literally to add 1 to the 15th complement. So we added 1, we are going to have 1 to 2. Remember, we kept this negative aside, so our answer to this question will be minus 1 to 2. So I'll be ending the video here. I hope you were able to comprehend. Now do well to subscribe, to like, and to hit the notification bell. In my next video, I'm going to talk about 16 complement subtraction, but in this time, I'm going to look at the case 2, which talks about the subtraction of small number from large number. Do have a nice time. Bye.